Good morning, my friends, and thank you, Yuling, for being our story star this morning. Yuling has written a very nice story. He's followed all the instructions that I've given in class about how to write stories, and he's called this story Magical Pinata. So he has the story finished. I think he has to put in the very last section about the author down here on slide 11, which may be a different number because he's taken out all the yellow slides, so maybe a different slide number for you. So make sure you do about the author, and then you can turn it in. And also make sure that you've checked this checklist to make sure you have all these things, and then take it out, erase it, and start to put your pictures up as soon as I've checked it. So I checked up to slide 3 previously for Yuling, and I said on slide 3 that I had highlighted some work on slide 3, which would be part of the middle. And this is a common thing that's happening with all your stories, is that you are getting into the middle when you're describing either the character or the setting. In Yuling's slide 3, when he was describing the character, he had a lot of action going on. So he read my comments and he took that out. So I'm just going to look at one thing. Yuling, you need to, I'm not going to go through every single slide because it's a very good story, by the way. You need to make sure that your verbs match the nouns. So you've got in this sentence, for example, people like Bob was suffering. That's the wrong verb subject connection. It needs people like Bob were suffering. Were is the plural form of was, which is also past tense, for a plural word like people. Oh man, I think I'm tripping over my own words this morning. It's still early. It's only 7:40. So I'm going to skip down. He's got, he describes, he has a very nice, entertaining beginning. He uses a question to start his interesting, entertaining beginning. Then he describes Bob with his emotions being kind and hardworking. He goes on to describe a little bit more. We're not going to go over all the fine details. Very nice description of the setting. And then he begins the middle. So he's done a lot of work with the middle. It develops the story very nicely. He begins the middle, then he does more middle, and then he still does more middle. So he's got a very, very well written story. Now, here is the challenge. I'm not sure how long it took you to do this, Yuling, but if you go back to learning in the classroom, in-person learning next year, you're going to probably have 30 to 45 minutes. That is why we are working on our keyboarding skills so that you can get this written down very quickly, your ideas on paper and written down very quickly. So excellent job. And then he has more middle. So he's got 4 slides of middle. And then this week's lesson was lesson 8, working on the ending. And here's where we can improve a little bit. The Bob became the new, we don't need that. Take that out. Bob became the new king of this country. People lived happily in the kingdom forever. Let's go through. Write an interesting end to your story. How is the problem solved? Tie up loose ends. Include a feeling, memory, decision, or hope or wish. So we don't have a feeling. We don't know how Bob feels about it. We don't have a memory, a decision, or a hope or a wish. Expand with 3 more sentences. So he's only got 1 sentence, so we need 3 sentences. If it fits, include your feelings, your character's thoughts and feelings using show, don't tell. Bob's eyes opened in bright excitement. If he became the king, he would be standing proud, ready to look after his country. Is there a juicy descriptive word? Well, new is That's a pretty much, it's not that juicy. Happily, it's okay. I'll give you one there. I'll give you one for that. I don't know what I'm trying to do this morning. Oh, I'll put a star there. Jack for uppercase, that's done. I'll put a star there. And make sure every sentence has a period. Yes, it does. And delete this box when you've done all this. So we need to work on our endings, people, because this is still a grade 2 ending, and they lived happily forever. Doesn't work in grade 4 or 3. So next year in grade 4, they're going to want to see a very extended ending with all of these things in here. But otherwise, Yuling, it's a great story. You just need to work probably on your keyboarding skills. I will ask you in class how long it took you to write this. I suspect it took you, well, we'll see. We'll see. And then finish up about the author. Make sure that you go in and delete all of these checklists, put your picture up there, and then you've got your book. And you should all be proud of the book once it's completed. Okay, I can't wait to see you this morning. Enjoy your breakfast. Bye.